this is music's playing when the Jeremy and the Thorps collab. This is their soundtrack. Jeremy's building. He's building up Grace's love. He wants her to dress up in a beautiful dress. He wants to take her to a ball, to a show. He wants her to experience love. He wants her to experience happiness, joy. He wants her to feel deeply passionate about him as a man. Radio Foreman's building Grace's love. He's building it romantically, beautifully. Her love day by day is increasing as Radio Foreman gets closer and closer to his ultimate goal. He can see the wedding just ahead. He can see marriage and a family on the horizon.
She's not on board, that's fine. I'll come out.
I'm not attracted to you at all. I'm not attracted to you at all.
Ladies.
Your history is that you were living on your brother's plot of land in a shed with no windows or doors.
That wasn't a shed, that was a house.
So let's shut.
I want you guys to give a nice, warm, and very big round of applause for our next comedian. It's her first time.
I was a little nervous coming up here, you know. I'm not a huge fan of women doing stand-up. Nobody really is. Unless it's in the kitchen. And if the last two girls didn't prove that to be true, then I certainly will. No, I'm just your average female YouTuber, which everybody knows is basically just a detour on my path to eventually doing hardcore porn. That's for when I get really desperate, which might just be out of this set. That's I heard Nick Reiner, son of the legendary director Rob Reiner, signed up to perform at this open mic tonight. But unfortunately he didn't make it. Too bad. I heard he kills. I started a website for orphans. Sadly it's unusable because it doesn't have a home page.
I get it.
Renee Good. More like Renee Bad. Bad Renee, get out the car! Nah, I'm just kidding. I mean, we've all heard about that, right? The ICE officer shooting Renee Good while she was driving away. I thought he was justified. Not because she was fleeing a crime, but because she's a woman driving. I mean, Renee Good is living proof, well, not so much anymore, but she's proof that women are terrible drivers. She caused that ICE agent internal bleeding, and she didn't even hit him. Yep, R.I.P. Renee is up there in bad haircut heaven now, along with Charlie Kirk. Rest in peace.
Nick.
Well, at least Renee died doing what she loves. Being screamed at by her lesbian wife with men in uniform. I don't want to make this too political or anything. Anyways, how about that Israeli genocide? Apart from the mass slaughter, it's actually really fucking up my love life. It's too bad, because I just got a boyfriend. He was kind of famous, and then he blew up on Twitter. And I was just about to fly out to him in Gaza. I was assaulted by a black woman in Chicago.
My hand's not even close to the mic.
I've been holding that in. I live in Warren, which I happen to know is the most Portuguese-populated place outside of Portugal. But Fall River is a close second, so I've got a couple of Portuguese jokes. How do you tell the difference between a Portuguese man and woman? The women have more arm hair. How do you separate the men from the boys in Portugal? With a crowbar. We got any veterans in here?
Oh.
Well, I was expecting claps, but the next part goes, don't be too quick to clap. I've always thought, isn't being a veteran kind of like being a Holocaust survivor? It sounds brutal, but a lot of them are just exaggerated for a free pass and a government check. Well, people always say to leave on a high note, but I didn't have one, so I guess now is as good a time as ever. I guess I was right. Women shouldn't really do stand-up. I'm Grace Thorp. Thank you. You've been a great girl.
Hell yeah, first time doing a mic. It came off months later. So, alright guys, we're ready for your next call.
How did I do?
That was hilarious.
How did I do? They didn't like the jokes. I thought it was pretty funny.
You did really good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go.
You ever see people get dressed up for this new? Hell yeah, new fashion.
Here we go.
Right there, for sure. Alright guys, your next comedian is his second time doing comedy all together. So give him a big round of applause, everyone. Jeremy Peterson.
What's up, everybody? Second time. It's kind of a social experiment for me. I'm going to try to enjoy it. So I'm 35 years old. I thought at this point in my life I had to start doing shit. I gotta start doing shit. What I'm realizing is I gotta start quitting shit. I gotta quit the internet. I don't be able to spend too much time on the internet. I thought that being a YouTuber would be a good stepping stone to being a comedian. I fucked up. I'm a live streamer. I go live every day on YouTube. And there's something on live streaming called the chat. Have you guys ever heard of the chat on YouTube? Don't ever read your chat. Your chat is not your friend. They will destroy you.
Can you
I
film?
tried
Can you
being
film while you're
nice
video?
to other streamers.
Can you video film?
Some
They say
female
they're saying it's
streamers.
glitching.
I try to kind of get in with
Just
some other
face it.
female
I can
streamers
film
to
it
help
for you.
my streams out. When you're nice to a female streamer, they call you a simp. You guys know what a simp is? Woo! You heard the term simp? What the fuck is a simp? I guess I'm a simp. That means that I'm too nice to these women. I give them a little bit of money to help promote their channel. Maybe make a little money myself in return. Instead, I get called a simp. So how do I fix being a simp? Apparently, I gotta be alpha. I gotta start being alpha. What the fuck does that mean?
I freaked out.
What the fuck is an alpha? I gotta up my body count. Why do I start killing people? Anyways, I went to Home Depot. Looked at zip ties. Looked at saws. Looked at axes. Luckily, one of my buddies online told me that you got it all wrong. Upping your body count means that you gotta go get laid. I gotta go get laid just to be an alpha? Okay, how can I go get laid as a YouTuber? I'm gonna go to a bar. I'm gonna get drunk. Right? That's how people get laid in 2026. My problem is, when I go to a bar and get drunk, I get too drunk. Chicks don't like that. That's not very alpha. So I gotta quit doing that too. Another thing I gotta quit doing. I also gotta quit smoking cigarettes. I also gotta quit smoking cigarettes. That's the worst. And the reason why I'm gonna quit smoking cigarettes is not because it's bad for me, but because people keep telling me it's bad for me. Every time I land a cigarette around someone that doesn't smoke, they need to remind me that, hey dude, you're gonna get cancer. Like, alright, hey dude, I know that. Thanks for reminding me. I appreciate it. I should quit our friendship. Other things I need to quit. Drinking. Drinking is one of those things where it's hard quitting drinking. When you go out in public, it's really hard to go out sober. I'm pretty sure I just need to quit being sober. I think I need to quit being sober. Maybe I should just quit quitting things. Let's get back to being alpha. I'm trying to be more alpha, as they say. How does an alpha dress? I'm thinking I need to go buy black clothing. Alphas dress dark, right? They're mysterious. They're dominant. They own the room. So I picked up some black hoodies. That's what I got so far.
He's not wearing
I need some black pants. If I had to quit my job, I could afford black pants. Maybe next job. Alright, what else do I need to quit? I should probably quit YouTube. Like I said, YouTube is bad. Chat is bad. If I'm going to quit YouTube, what could I do instead of YouTube? I could do comedy like this, but this is tough. This is my second time. This is pretty tough. We'll see. I think I'm going to keep trying it. Keep going. I just got the mark, so that's my time.
Good job, man. Keep at it, alright? Alright, guys, ready for your next comedian? He's the one that have a lot here tonight. Give a big round of applause
Not
for Dan
bad.
Cooper, everyone.
Not bad.
Black hoodies.